We just want a better future for Starbucks. We just want the customers to be completely satisfied, the baristas and shift supervisors to be able to run the store fluently and be comfortable and be excited to come to work.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Cole Sawyer is a worker at Starbucks in Scottsboro, Alabama. He is also the union strike captain for that location. Cole, welcome to the Valley Labor Report. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thank you, and good morning.
Good morning. So, Cole, how long have you been working at Starbucks?
I have been working at Starbucks for a little over a year. I started last year around November 7th.
Okay, so as long as you've been working at presumably you've been at the Scottsboro location the entire time. What made you want to participate in the union? I don't know if you grew up in North Alabama or in the South, but obviously being in a union workplace is not the norm. And so I'm curious what you thought going to work at Starbucks and realizing that the location that you're at is a union location, and then what made you want to be such an active participant in the union? Being a strike captain is a pretty important role.
Yeah, so once I started there, I started seeing how the company was actually treating the partners, the short staffing, not giving the partners and the shifts the resources they need to be able to run a store. And they like to preach saying that, the management is always available 24/7 when half the time they don't really answer their phones and stuff. So it's a struggle for the partners. They don't really give us what we need to be able to successfully run a store. So that's why I kind of wanted to be able to help support the union and do what I can for them.
Did you realize that the location was unionized before you started working there?
Yes.
Okay. Is that why you wanted to work at the Scottsboro location maybe rather than a different location, or is that just the nearest location to you?
That was just the nearest location for me, and I come from up north, so
Okay.
it's very unionized up there, so it doesn't really bother me.
Gotcha.
I like it.
What brought you down to Alabama, if you don't mind me asking?
Honestly, just I came down to Alabama for schooling, and then for just kind of like a different kind of background, just to see what it's like.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, it's always good to get different life experience. I've been thinking about what it would be like to live somewhere else too. I've lived in Huntsville basically my whole life, and so I think that there's a lot of value in being in different places and experiencing different environments. And so, you're a union strike captain at the Scottsboro Starbucks location, and I'm sure that you've been following the national negotiations pretty closely. Can you tell us where the union and the company are in negotiations right now? Like what has been agreed to, what hasn't, and like where's the difference between the two sides sitting right now?
Yeah, so we are not actively in negotiations with the company. We haven't met at the bargaining table since December of last year. Starbucks has been stonewalling over 10,000 baristas and refused to negotiate with us in good faith since then. So, that's where we're standing at. We're trying to get them back to the bargaining table to be able to sign a contract and listen to us.
And so why are you striking right now? Why did the union decide that now's the time to embark on this strike?
Yeah, we are striking because we want to help solve the unfair labor practices, and we just want a better future for Starbucks. We just want the customers to be able to be completely satisfied. We want the baristas and the shift supervisors to be able to run the store fluently and be comfortable and be excited to come to work. And to improve take-home pay, hours, and staffing, just things like that.
Hey, 5 seconds. Just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate.
How can the community support the striking workers? If there are folks that are listening right now that are interested in supporting y'all, what can they do to help?
Come join us at the picket line. Join us. And help us just make our voice even more heard towards the company. Is
What
what we're really
times?
asking.
What times are y'all picketing at the Scottsboro location?
Right now we are picketing from 6 to 12, and then we're getting ready to set up a second picket line for the afternoon around 1 to 5.
Okay, so you have a picket 6 to 12 every weekday, is that right? Or are y'all on the weekends too?
No, we're just doing it Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 12, Scottsboro Starbucks location. If you want to hang out with them and give them your support, you can do that. You can also go to StarbucksWorkersUnited.org. Is that the website? SBWorkersUnited.org, and learn more about the union and where they're at in negotiations. If you take a look at their strike timeline, I believe that they give you some details about where what some of the tentative agreements are between the company and the union. They say on their strike timeline that this is from their website. The actual negotiations are close to the finish line. The remaining dispute is over less than a single average day's sales, less than 4 months of the CEO's salary, and less than 0.25% of the company's annual revenue. So the workers at Starbucks have really been able to push the company to get pretty close to where the workers want to be with this contract. And they want to get them over the finish line, and that's what they're hoping to do with this strike. So, Cole Sawyer, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us this morning. Is there anything else that you want to leave us with before we let you go?
Nothing really. Just come join us at the picket line and help us get where we need to be.
All right. Well, Cole, Lord willing, I'll be out there next week, and look forward to seeing y'all on the picket line. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
The Starbucks campaign has really been an inspiring story to watch uncover. We were able to, the Labor Council in North Alabama was able to support the Scottsboro Starbucks workers when they organized, and when they were organizing, and we talked to some people from the organizing committee, and it was really cool because one of the folks on the organizing committee at the Scottsboro Starbucks store was 16 years old. So she was able to not only vote in a union election before she could vote in a political election, but she made a union election happen. Union elections don't just kind of fall out of thin air. Workers have to make them happen. And so seeing a 16-year-old get that active at their place of work and have a union election is super, super cool. They have been able to organize now 640 Starbucks locations. There are 12,000 union baristas, just a really, really cool campaign, and lots of I get a lot of energy watching the workers at Starbucks build their campaign. It's a really, really cool thing to be able to see. 844-899-TVLR is the phone number, 844-899-8857 if you'd like to call in and give us your thoughts. Whitney, I don't know if did you have any thoughts on that call or the Starbucks campaign generally?
Yeah, no, it's just great to see what they're up to. And so we have 3 unionized Starbucks in Alabama, right? In
Huntsville, Birmingham, and Scottsboro.
Yeah, so, wherever you're at, try supporting your local workers that are really fighting not just for themselves but for all of the workers at Starbucks, which is just such an ingrained American institution at this point, especially right now in the holidays. They are facing people treating them just absolutely insane, going after some of this holiday merch. I don't know if you've seen anything about that. So the least they deserve is to be protected at work.
Yeah, the union is calling for a boycott of Starbucks at all locations. So one thing that you can do to support the workers on strike, even if you're not near enough to a picket line, is not go to Starbucks until the strike is over. So once again, the union is calling for a boycott of Starbucks at this time. And so, if you want to support the union, then don't go to Starbucks. And again, sbworkersunited.org is the website if you want to go and learn a little bit more about the union and their campaign. It's a really cool one to watch.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.